In the Know, a radio program talking to the newsmakers in Ogle, Lee, DeKalb counties and beyond, keeping you in the know. Here's your host, Charles Van Horn.
Joining us in studio, Janine, Marketing Communications Director with the Egyptian Theater. Good morning.
Good.
Let's try that again.
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, that works better.
Hey, it's all good things.
It's only buttons. They only have two switches, on or off, and I just have to know which one's which. Good morning. Lots of fun stuff happening at the Egyptian Theater. If you're not familiar, beautiful historic building in DeKalb. How many years strong?
We are 96. We're already planning for our 100th birthday because we know it'll be here sooner than we think in 2029.
That is an amazing facility, and you guys always have some great acts coming in. A lot of weekends, always booked, a very busy place. What's coming up at the Egyptian?
Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff. We've got some familiar things coming up. So this weekend, we have one very familiar thing. Beth Fowler Dance Company is back on our stage Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with their production of Paquita and Annie. So a great local ballet. They've been doing stuff with us for over 30 years. So if you want to support a great local art institution, come on out and check out their 4 performances this weekend. But then we get right back to some more touring programming and some of our spooky programming next week. So Friday, March 27th at 8 o'clock, we have our next Booze and Spirits Flashlight Tour. The last time I checked, we were at 20 tickets of the 30. So you act now because it is a very tight, intimate space. We go up to the balcony, we go on stage, we go down into the dressing rooms, but they're very limited in their ticket amount. So get them today if you want to check it out. And we will add some more Booze and Spirits tours later in the spring because they're just so popular. Then the next day, Saturday, March 28th at 7:30 p.m., we're welcoming back That Arena Rock Show. They were here with us last spring, and they're phenomenal. They were 80s, 90s, some 70s, really big kind of hairband arena rock. And they're young guys, which is interesting because a lot of times when we get a tribute band, sometimes they're more a mature artist. These guys were like 20 and doing toe touches, jump. I mean, I was exhausted watching them at the end of the day. So this is a high energy show. So if you want a great night out with some really familiar songs where you're going to be standing up, singing along, feeling like you're right back in 1985, this is a great show. We are so excited to have them back.
I've seen David Lee Roth recently, and it's not great.
Right. So you can be like, rewind time, and here he is back. It's like you're back there in the 80s watching him do toe touches with his hair.
Still jumping in leather pants.
It's impressive. It's an impressive feat at any age.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So these guys do it. They look phenomenal doing it. And we had them last year for the first time. And right after the show, we're like, well, we have to have them back. So please join us next Saturday. It's going to be a phenomenal time.
What time is that show for the Arena Rock?
That's at 7:30 p.m. on a Saturday.
Awesome.
So
that's a great date night.
It is. It's a perfect date night. You can get tickets right up to the day. Our website is EgyptianTheater.org. You can buy tickets 24 hours a day. But if you like to come in person, we are there on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Or you can always give us a holler at 815-758-1225 because we're still running into the issue where people are selling tickets that are fake tickets at a high price.
Oh, no.
It's so frustrating. So if you see a ticket price where you're like, there's no way they're charging $400 for a ticket to that Arena Rock Show, you are correct. We are not. So give us a holler. Please do. We've seen people charging for parking passes for our ghost tours. That's not true. They're free. They're open to the public. So if you ever see something on the internet that just feels a little fishy, give us a holler. We're there, real people. You can talk to us and we can hear you out and get you the best tickets at the best price.
You are totally ruining my weekend side scam on Craigslist.
Yeah, that's the side hustle.
Yeah. So, Janine, Egyptian Theater, you talk about that Spirits and Booze tour.
Yeah.
You've done those in the past. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's really fun.
And you'll have more of those coming up in the future. That Arena Rock Show, again, Guns N' Roses, Van Halen. Def Leppard, Warrant, I think will probably be in there.
Great.
All those great groups. Going to be a great time. Loud as you want it to be, I'm sure.
Yeah, very loud. And we do offer earplugs. So if you have a partner that's like crank it to 11 and you're like, I'd stay at 7.5. We do have earplugs and they're free. So you can have it so that you get to enjoy your way of live music at the Egyptian Theater. And we hope you come and enjoy it because a historic space with that type of music, it just makes it so much more fun. And then some quick stuff we've got in April. We're just real quick. Saturday, April 4th at 8 o'clock, we're welcoming the Bad Moms of Comedy free, and that's a benefit for Meals on Wheels of DeKalb County. So excited to partner with our friends at VAC. And then on Friday, April 10th, we're welcoming back Liverpool Legends, a great Beatles tribute. And then Saturday, May 9th, a Brothers Revival, an Allman Brothers tribute band. Fantastic. And then Friday, May 15th, Michael W. Smith with his Kingdom Come tour. So we still got some great stuff, but stay tuned to our website. Sign up for our email list because we are going to be announcing our fall over the next couple of months. So if you want to be the first to know.
Yeah, Janine, website.
EgyptianTheater.org. And if you want to give us a call, 815-758-1225, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, all the fun stuff for the latest and greatest.
Thank you so much. Awesome events happening all the time at the Egyptian Theater. So cool. Good morning, and on the phone with us, Jonathan Twinkie Sutherland, Old Settlers Days, and we've all been on the edge of our seat. You've announced 3 big acts for Old Settlers Days, but there was still one night left to go. Twinkie, what's the big announcement?
So we've already announced 3 of the headliners, which is awesome, a great lineup already, but on Saturday, June 20th, we're going to be welcoming Lauren Elena to the main stage. Lauren's one of them artists that has been established for a long time, being on Dancing with the Stars, American Idol. She's had songs with Hardy and Kane Brown. She has her own songs, Road Less Traveled. I can't wait to have her come to Old Settlers Days and rockin'.
Lauren Elena, big announcement, Old Settlers Days. Of course, you guys do have, you mentioned other big acts coming into town. Who's going to be there that weekend?
So kicking off the weekend on Thursday, June 18th, we have Chris Jansen. Then on Friday night, we're going to have Ashton McBride. Of course, Saturday night is Lauren Elena. And on Sunday, finishing off the weekend, is Josh Ross.
What a great lineup. Somebody wants to get tickets. Are they on sale?
They're on sale right now. They're at oldsettlersdays.com, and you can get single-day tickets, or we have a 4-day pass. Now, right now is the best time to get tickets for the cheapest price you're going to get all season, because prices will go up April 1st. So get them now for your best deal. And then 4-day tickets, like I said, 4-day pass to see concerts, 4 different nights for $115. You won't find that anywhere.
What a great lineup. Old Settlers Day is going to be hitting it out of the park. Again, tickets on sale now. Twinkie, what's that website one more time?
oldsettlersdays.com. And again, this is a charity festival for the Rockton Lions Club. All the proceeds go back into the community, and we're all volunteers. So thank you for being a part of the Lions Club, biggest charity festival. Again, tickets are on sale at oldsettlersdays.com.
What a great lineup. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Joining us in studio this morning from United Way, Shelley Herlihy, the campaign chair. Good morning.
Good morning.
Glad to have you here on this chilly start to the day. Let's talk about United Way. First off, what a great organization. You guys do so much for children and families throughout Lee and Ogle County, and really nationally with the rest of United Way. Being a part of that takes a lot of not only compassion, but need to volunteer. So first off, thank you for all the work you've done and work you guys do for fundraising. You guys just had a big event not that long ago.
We did. For the second year, we had our adult prom that was held the beginning of March. And happy to say that it was a bigger event than the first year. We increased by 3 full tables, so about 25 people additional in attendance, increased fundraising that night. And just everybody had a great time between silent auction, raffle, Dessert Dash. We had so many local businesses throughout the county that donated for our event. And special thank you to a few places. Stronghold donated the space where we were able to have the event. Velvet Poppy with some of our centerpieces. Coravera Events donated for our backdrop for photos. Long Shots Photography took the photography that night. A lot of great shots were taken, and then Ring DJ Service did a wonderful job getting everybody going and dancing.
Now, with an adult prom, I have to ask, there's probably 2 schools of thought for dressing up for an adult prom, which is just dressing up nice and fancy, and the other is getting that old polyester out of mothballs and putting it on. What kind of mix was there in regards to outfits?
You pretty much hit it on the head there. We had people in tuxes. One comes to mind right now, a wonderful pale blue tuxedo. This year's theme was Old Hollywood. So you had pretty much the gamut of outfits and gowns. So it was a lot of fun.
Nice. Shelley Herlihy in with United Way with us this morning. The fundraising efforts continue. Obviously, the prom helping contribute to your guys' causes. But if you don't have the ability to dress up or, again, just one night of fundraising doesn't keep the organization going for a whole year.
No,
you
it
guys
doesn't.
have some ways that individual employees and small businesses can sort of help out and support United Way.
We do. I'd like to highlight our 365 program, which is geared towards your small businesses. And for as little as $1 a day, you can contribute. And the best way to look into that is going to our website, uwogle.com. And there's an application that you can fill out there, which gives more information. But just a great way to get your foot in the door and help our community. All the funds stay right here in Ogle County.
United Way, as I've mentioned, help out children and families. What are some of the big projects you guys are going to be trying to get to in the next year, and some of the annual events you guys do that help out the community?
Yeah, we've got our Day of Caring, which we're looking to move that maybe to a Friday this year. We've done it on Saturday in the past, and by doing it on a Friday, allow some businesses that might want to put a team together to go out and help. I know last year I went over to the food pantry in Stillman Valley and helped them just clean up and organize their kitchen, and we were able to help get them a new freezer for the food that they help store for people. Another program that we're going to try to expand this year is our Summer Eats program, which is geared towards kids. A really great program. And our Dolly Imagination Library is another one, helping kids with literacy.
A fantastic program. Now, we talked about small businesses and maybe businesses putting together a team for that event where they go help do things in the community, which, by the way, is so phenomenal to talk about every year when you guys go out and you rake lawns, paint fences, build playground equipment, whatever the things are that are needed in the community and whatever organizations need help, you guys get done. But you can also have corporate partners contribute to United Way as well.
We can. And again, the best way to do that is to go to uwogle.com and get the ball rolling there. But yes, through our corporate sponsors, then you can have individual employees that donate, weekly right through their paycheck. It's very easy program to get started, and you can specify. Let's say I work in Rockford, for example. I work in Rockford and can donate, but specify directly to, I live in Ogle County, I want my funds to go to Ogle County.
And that's such a great way to support a fine organization. Somebody wants to find out more about United Way, whether it's volunteer opportunities or better yet, to donate. How can they reach out to you guys and track you guys down?
Go to the website of uwogle.com, or you can reach out to me directly too if you'd prefer to do that. I do want to point, we're going to be doing our corporate campaign, our interviews for some of the partner agencies who have put in applications for our grants this year. And our board will go out, interview, just get a real feel for what it is that these funds are going to do to assist these agencies and do what we can to spread out the money in Ogle County.
Always making an impact. Shelley, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Tricia Herrera, Executive Director of the Rochelle Chamber of Commerce with us. Kickball season's here.
So, Kicking It for a Cause kickball tournament, that's the partnership between the Rochelle Chamber and the Rochelle Park District, benefiting both of those organizations. It is May 9th at VFW Park. The link is currently live to sign up your team through the Park District website. They're handling all the logistics of the tournament. If you want to sponsor, call the chamber. We handle all the sponsorship side of it. You can do that now. Of course, the more the merrier. We can take up to 12 teams for the tournament. You do not have to have your full team roster in order to sign up. So if you have somebody that wants to sponsor a team, your business wants to sponsor a team, get signed up and then fill in kind of all of the players later.
Kickball, is this something that is particularly taxing for those of us of a certain vintage?
So it isn't, but it's a lot more competitive than I ever suspected that this tournament would be. It is the childhood game from the playground with the rubber red ball. But yeah, it seems to be really competitive, and even more so as the tournament goes on. with some teams, they kind of phone it in the morning and they're like, hey, we're good. Other teams, oh no, they're serious about it. They are making players stretch and do all of these things. But yeah, it's a lot more competitive than I ever thought it would be.
Do you have traumatic flashbacks to the sound of that ball striking you in the head and that weird noise
so
it
you
makes?
can hear that, though. You can hear that out there. We've had that hit some people and thought, oh, that did not sound good. But it all turns out well in the end. It's all for fun and to benefit two good causes.
Thank you so much, Tricia. Thank you for that update. Kickball, happening soon.
Thank you for listening to this week's In the Know. The program returns next week at this time with another great conversation with someone from your community.